It's Saturday night in Nashville, Tennessee. Time for another big half hour of Grand Ole Opry Live here on TNN. I'm Keith Bilbrey. Got a great show for you tonight. Miss Faith Hill is guesting with us tonight, and Miss Emmylou Harris, along with special guest Steve Earle. So it's going to be a great show. Here's Johnny Russell.
Can everybody see me all right? We're going to have a good time for the next 30 minutes, so get relaxed and just get ready for it. Those of you that are listening at home, we got some great guests to introduce to you. Those of you that are watching on television, you're going to see two beautiful ladies. Those of you that are here in the Grand Ole Opry House, you're some of the luckiest people in the world. Here's a song. Here's a song that was written by my favorite songwriter. I wrote this song about 10 years ago. I got no reason now for going home. All my reasons now, she's gone. Got no one there to talk to, even though I know I ought to. Got no reason now for going home. Once I had every reason, man, for going home, making love, but now I don't. I end up in here each night, sitting down and thinking, missing her, hurting so, drinking. I got no reason now for going home. All my reasons now, she's gone. Got no one there to talk to, even though I know I ought to. Got no reason now for going home. It's Charlie Little up on the guitar. There was a man standing in the field talking to the Lord. Lord, I've got some questions I need to ask. And the Lord said, well, you go ahead and ask them, son. Lord, why did you make my woman so special? Well, I made her special so you could love her, son. Well, why did you make her so pretty? I made her pretty so you could love her, son. Well, why'd you make her such a good cook? I made her a good cook so you could love her, son. Well, why'd you make her stupid? So she could love you, son. It's so hard not just knowing there's another. She's out with him knowing that I love her. I end up in here each night, sitting down and thinking, I'm missing her, hating him, drinking. I got no reason now for going home. All my reasons now, she's gone. Got no one there to talk to, even though I know I ought to. Got no reason now for going home. Thank you very much. You're a great audience. And I tell you what, the good thing about being a great audience is that you set yourselves up to be entertained in the way that you want to be entertained, because the harder you clap and the harder you laugh And the harder you like and the more you like what we do, the more and the better we do it for you. So just keep that in mind when you're sitting there. This is my first chance to be on the TV portion of the Grand Ole Opry for a long time because we've been out of town most of the year, and so it's great to be back. I got some special people I'm going to introduce as we go along with the evening, and we'll get on to that in just a few minutes, but first, they got to make the living for us.
Thanks, John.
We are extremely pleased to have this next young lady visiting the Grand Ole Opry tonight, Miss Faith Hill, coming up next. Here's Johnny Russell.
Thank you very much. You know, my home state of Mississippi is well known for its beautiful women because we're the only state that ever had back-to-back Miss Americas. We're also known for great talent because we produce people such as the King Elvis Presley and my buddy Conway Twitty. I was down home not too long ago, and all my friends and all my relatives were bragging on this young lady because she, too, is a native of Mississippi, and we're very proud of her because she's making great strides in country music, and she's doing a great job with her career. She's a beautiful young lady, and she's a great talent. Would you please help me welcome to the center stage, the Grand Ole Opry, Miss Faith Hill.
Mama still got that sequin gown that she wore at 68. She taught her early how to smile that smiling way from the parade. It took a whole lot of years and tears for a mama to finally admit, no matter how many stitches and pins, that old dress was never gonna fit. She was daddy's little girl, mama's little angel, teacher's pet, pageant queen. She said, all my life I've been pleasing everyone but me. Waking up to someone else's dream. Ooh, daddy used to say you made the love be right someday. You ride up on a big white horse and just carry you away. It took 25 years and some broken bells before they finally say that there's a little more to love in life than fairy tales and hand-me-down dreams. She was daddy's little girl, mama's little angel, teacher's pet, pageant queen. She said, all my life I've been pleasing everyone but me. Waking up to someone else's dream. She's got 27 candles on her cake, and she means to make her life her own before there's 28. She was daddy's little girl, mama's little angel, teacher's pet, pageant queen. She said, all my life I've been pleasing everyone but me. Waking up to someone else. She was daddy's little girl, mama's little angel, teacher's pet, pageant queen. She said, all my life I've been pleasing everyone but me. Waking up to someone else's dream. Oh, someone else's dream. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Grand Ole Opry. Are you having a good time so far? It's great to be back on this stage again tonight. We were here last night, and we're going to be here for the second show. It was also an honor to be introduced by Mr. Johnny Russell, who's also a fellow Mississippian. You've got some Mississippians out there tonight. All right. Well, how y'all doing? Good. I want to say a big hello to my mom and daddy watching back home in Star, Mississippi. Yeah, I wish they could be with us here tonight, but they're watching. They'll come the next time. We're going to play this song for you right now that is my latest single out on the radio, and I want to thank all my fans out there for this song. It's called It Matters to Me. Baby, tell me, where'd you ever learn to fly without saying no word? Then waltz back into my life like it's all gonna be alright. But don't you know how much it hurts when we don't talk, when we don't touch, when it doesn't feel like we're even in love? It matters to me when I don't know what to say, don't know what to do, don't know if it really even matters to you. How can I make you see it matters to me? Baby, I still don't understand the distance between a woman and a man. So tell me how far it is, how you can love like this. Oh, 'cause I'm not sure I can. When we don't talk, when we don't touch, when it doesn't feel like we're even in love, it matters to me when I don't know what to say, don't know what to do, don't know if it really even matters to you. How can I make you see it matters to me? Oh, when I don't know what to say, don't know what to do, don't know if it really even matters to you. How can I make you see? Oh, it matters to me. Oh, it matters to me. It matters to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. How you doing? Uh-oh, what are you going to say to me? You be nice now. You have to confess something.
Don't y'all think we make a nice threesome? Now, this is the way we grow them down home.
It's all that fried chicken and mashed potatoes and corn. You ought to ask Marty Stewart. He's from down there. You know, he and I I lived in Philadelphia, Mississippi until I was 5 years old. That's where he's from also. Yeah. So it's a great place, Mississippi is. Some of the best people in the world. Yes, that's right.
I just don't know what to say. One more time, if you would, a nice hand for Miss Faith Hill. Isn't she great?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Makes me proud to be from Mississippi. I tell you what, the next one that we're going to introduce to you makes me be proud of being part of country music. And we'll do that in just a few minutes.
Well, look who's backstage. It's the Crickets' new album, Not Fade Away, tribute to Buddy Holly.
That's right.
It's good to have you guys here tonight.
It's great to be here.
Joe, say, here's Johnny Russell.
Here's Johnny Russell.
Know you love not fade away. All right. See, it's quick. It's painless. You hardly knew it.
I told that joke because they were still not on us on camera out here because I didn't want to introduce this lady and y'all not get to see all of the introduction because I've been working on my introduction of her. She is one of my favorites of all time. I had an opportunity a few years ago to go to Europe with her and do some shows, and to be able to stand and watch her perform night after night was an experience that I'll never forget. And one of the highlights of my career has been the fact that she and a couple of ladies by the name of Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt chose one of my songs to put in an album called The Trio. And that thrilled me when I heard about it and saw it and realized it. And then when I got the check, it made my wife exceedingly happy. I know you're waiting to hear her sing, and I know you're going to enjoy. Would you make welcome to the stage one time, Miss Emmylou Harris, right here.
Thank you, John. See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. The breath from your own lips, the touch of fingertips, a sweet and tender kiss, the sound of a midnight train wearing someone's ring, someone calling your name, somebody's home, cradle in your arms. Didn't you think you were worth anything? See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. Millions of us in love, promises made good, your own flesh and blood, looking for some truth, dancing with no shoes, the beat, the rhythm, the blues, the pounding of your heart strong, See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. Thank you very much. It's nice to have almost all of the Ramblers back up here with me. But I have a really special guest up on the stage with me tonight, one of my favorite artists, an incredible songwriter, and one of our real shining lights. And this is his first Opry appearance this week, and I'm proud he's doing it up here with me, Mr. Steve Earle.
Thanks. This here's a new song. Well, Moses went up to the mountain to see what he could see. Come down talking about a burning bush. He said, this is how it's gonna be. Get scared to death, you know the rest. Now Columbus went to the ocean in 1492. He said, boys, I'm looking for India, but America will do. Sailed to the west, you know the rest. David Crockett went out to Texas to fight at the Alamo. Old Will Travis never told him that Texas is Mexico. It's a bloody mess, you know the rest. Robert Johnson went to the crossroads, he had a guitar in his hand. Well, the devil had him a guitar too. He said, this is what you need, man. You can be the best, you know the rest. Got no reason, hell, this song barely rhymes. Well, it come to me when I was asleep, and it wakes me up sometimes. Can't get no rest, you know the rest. Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Emmylou Harris and Steve Earle. Darling. Boy, that's great. She is fantastic. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
It's Saturday night in Nashville, Tennessee, and time for another big half hour of Grand Ole Opry Live here on the Nashville Network. Great show tonight. Teddy Wilburn's with us, and special guest Miss Leanne Rives. We're going to go on stage right now. The big red curtain's going up, and here's Mike Snyder.
everybody. Good to see you. Yeah. I'm glad you turned out for us tonight on this cold November night. We're glad to see all of you. How you doing there, Glenn? Good to see you. Got old Glenn Thompson out here on the first, second, and third row. I'm just kidding. Glenn's our Grand Ole Opry fan club president. He probably won't say nothing good about me anymore. But we're going to have a big time here on this half hour of the Grand Ole Opry. I'd like to say hello to everybody out there in TV land. Thanks for tuning us in. Stay with us. We're going to have a little commercial and we'll be back and really get this thing started off. See you in a minute. All right. This next fellow I'm going to introduce right here, his family came to the Grand Ole Opry, the Wilburn family, a long time ago, and he was just a little bitty fella. And he was real popular here on the Opry, and later on in life, him and his brother Doyle teamed up, and they had one of the finest country duos that's ever been. And we got him here tonight, and I'm proud to have him. Y'all give him a big hand, Mr. Teddy Wilburn. All right, Teddy.
Thank you. I'd like to do a little song it's a song that we started our television show with. Hope you'll enjoy it and remember it. Uh-oh, trouble's back in town. Who's coming down the street? Big brown eyes and smiles so sweet. Uh-oh, trouble's back in town. I feel a sad old memory coming back to torture me. Uh-oh, trouble's back in town. Funny, she still looks the same. Time has brought so little change. Why did she turn up again just when my heart was on the mend? Wish I didn't love her so. Let her hide until she goes. Uh-oh, trouble's back in town. Funny, she still looks the same. Time has brought so little change. Why did she turn up again just when my heart was on the mend? Wish I didn't love her so. Let her hide until she goes. Uh-oh, trouble's back in town. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Back when Doyle and I were recording, we did a song called Making Plans that a lot of people have done, including Darlene Porter, and we hope that you'll enjoy Making Plans. You say tomorrow you're going. It's so hard for me to believe. I'm making plans to be lonesome, 'cause you're making plans to leave. The tears for me will be falling
fine there, pal. Yes, sir. Well, all right. I reckon we're going to go into... Boy, look at them new Opry band members' shirts right there. That's sharp, boys. Yeah, y'all really showing out tonight. Well, folks. Well, back about a year or so ago, I had the privilege of introducing this little gal for the first time on the Grand Ole Opry. And she had just had her first single out and was really going to town with it. And now she's broke all kinds of records, and she's doing real good, and she's a great singer. Everybody wants to talk about how young she is. It wouldn't matter if she was 3 or 500. There's lots of folks 1,000 that can't sing this good. And I'm mighty honored to be able to bring her on tonight. I know you're going to love her. Miss Leanne Rhymes.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll turn around and come back. You're gonna walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll turn around and come back. You're gonna walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. You know, it's good to finally be back at the Opry. This is my first Saturday night here, so I'm very delighted to be here. I want to thank everybody for having me out. But this next song I'm going to sing was my first single ever,
out, and I want to thank everybody, all the fans out there, for helping me make this my first #1 hit. It's called Blue.
You're getting a little too noisy. We got a little time here. I wanted to ask you a question or two. I never have got you hemmed up in the corner back here and ask you any questions. When did you start singing, Leanne?
Well, I began singing on stage when I was 5 years old, but my dad actually has tapes of me singing when I was 18 months old. He was just picking the guitar and me singing, and I think that's the first thing I've ever done was when I was 18 months old. I started singing.
Did you ever enter any talent contests around school?
I did. I used to dance. I started dancing when I was 2, and I used to do all little song and dance competitions. That was the first thing I did on stage when I was 5, and that's how I really started into this, was doing that.
Well, you're doing mighty good. And where is it you're from again?
I am originally from Jackson, Mississippi. Hey, we have some Mississippi people here. But I've lived in Texas ever since I was 6, so I'm kind of a Mississippi Texan, I guess you would call me.
Miss Texan then, huh? Well, listen, it's good to have you on the Grand Ole Opry. You come back and see us again, okay?
Thank you, I will.
Miss Leanne Rhymes. Thank you. All right. We're back again, ain't we? Well, y'all look like you calmed down out there after all that. I noticed the photographers have all moved to the back of the room. Hey, Leanne Rhymes ain't the only one that used to dance. I used to try to do that a little bit myself. Well, I sure am glad to see the cool weather move in. I'm tired of mowing. Listen, we had a little incident down there at home this summer. There was a new preacher moved to town. he was riding his bike all over town checking the place out, and he come up on this little boy standing on the side of the road with his lawnmower there and had a sign on it, for sale. Preacher rode up and said, "Little boy, why ain't you trying to sell your lawnmower?" He said, "'Cause I'm tired of mowing. I'm ready to ride. I want a bicycle." That preacher said, "Well, this is your lucky day." He said, "I just moved to town and my yard's up about knee high and I need a lawnmower. Tell you what I'll do, I'll trade even with you, swap you my bicycle for your lawnmower." That little boy said, "That's great." So they made the trade. The little boy rode the bike off. Preacher pushed the lawnmower home. Later on that afternoon, little boy riding the bicycle around, loving it, looking the neighborhood over, and he come across the preacher out there. Rode up, preacher's out there pulling that cord on that lawnmower. Little boy went up and said, "Well, preacher man, how you liking the new lawnmower?" Preacher said, "I hate it." Said, "You gypped me, son." Said, "This thing won't run. I can't get it started. It won't crank." That little boy said, "It'll crank. All you got to do is give it a cussing." Preacher said, "I can't do that." He said, "I'm a preacher, son." Said, "I've quit cussing a long time ago. I've been preaching for 10 years. I forgot how to cuss." That little boy said, "You just keep pulling on that rope. It'll come back to you here after a while." Well, boy, I guess we better sing, hadn't we, while we still got a job? I've got some of the finest pickers in country music up here. Some of the most underworked boys in the United States standing right here. Over here to my left, this old boy's from Buffalo. The rest of us up here have natural parents. It's Bob Clark from Oklahoma City on the mandolin. Blake Williams on the bass. Charlie Cushman on the guitar right here. We're going to do you our major hit, the song that has put us where we are today. That didn't get them worked up, did it? Since all the friends has got one, my wife is a wanting one too. A knee-length fuzzy fur coat ain't nothing else gonna do. Said she looked real classy and make me proud of her if I'd run down to the store and buy her a fur. Well, she put me to thinking how that I was gonna swing that kind of deal. She knows we can't afford that and I'm too afraid to steal. But the problem finally solved itself like a bolt out of the blue. It just jumped right out in front of me on Highway 22. That big old German Shepherd, my car he didn't see. He went to dog heaven and left his hide laying there for me. For 6 weeks in the basement, I worked on it every night. It was trial and error, but I finally got it right. I put it in a cornflakes box and I carried it upstairs to her. She French kissed me when she seen her fur. Now she got that fuzzy fur coat, reaches all the way down to her knees. She been complaining lately, said her claws is crawling alive with fleas. She don't know Fido is wrapped around her tight. She's putting on the dog when she goes out at night. She don't know Fido is wrapped around her tight. She's really putting on the dog when she goes out at night. She's been so depressed since I backed out over the cat. I believe she's gonna smile real big when I show her that new fur hat.
Welcome to Grand Ole Opry Live and CMT's live and legendary Saturday night. I'm Katie Cook, and we've got another great night of country music. Willie Nelson, Chris Ledoux, Charlie Pride, and Porter Wagner will all be on the stage this evening, as will the man standing beside me, Kevin Denny. Welcome to the Grand Ole Opry. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having us tonight.
Oh, it's our pleasure. It's wonderful to see you. Now, listen, I understand that when you were a kid, you used to sit there with your guitar on Saturday nights and watch the Opry, and tonight you're sharing the stage. It must be some of your heroes, Willie Nelson, Porter Wagner, Charlie Pride, Chris Ledoux. Tell us, are you excited?
Well, I am so excited. You know, I was just hanging out this evening and I ran into Porter and I thought, man, you know, he's one of my heroes and I think Porter is cool.
And he's tall.
And I want one of those suits when I grow up, too.
I love those suits. And Willie Nelson?
Yes, I can't wait. I've never met Willie. I'm looking forward to meeting Willie.
You'll meet him tonight. It's going to be an incredible night. Now, of course, your first single, That's Just Jessie, is zooming up the charts, so I want to congratulate you on that. So this really must be a dream come true tonight. You got a hit single, you're playing the Opry. You feeling good?
I'm feeling great. I can't wait to get out there and play.
Not too nervous?
I'm not too nervous yet.
Well, you enjoy it. Let's get the show started with our host, Porter Wagner.
Good to see y'all. Woo! Hi. Woo! Here she comes, look at her roll. There she goes, eating that coal. Watch her fly, look at her sail. Let her by, fireball man. Engineer, making up time, tracks are clear. Look at her climb, see that freight, clear the rail. That she laid, fireball nail. All right, boys. Hi, sweetheart. Take that night train to Nashville, that night train to Nashville. Tell the engineer to pull the throttle open. Keep that engine stack of smoking. I'm not kidding, I'm not joking. Soon be with my girl, I'm hoping. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, we shout hallelujah all the way. And we'll have a jubilee in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout hallelujah all the way. All right, Leon. Take that night train to Nashville, that night train to Nashville. Tell the engineer to pull the throttle over. Keep that engine stack of smoking. I'm not kidding, I'm not joking. Soon be with the girl I'm hoping. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, we shout hallelujah all the way. We'll have a jubilee in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout hallelujah all the way. And we'll shout hallelujah all the way. Thank you all so much. Wow, what a grand audience. Thank you so much. Welcome, all of you. Son Garth Brooks ain't got nothing on me, you know. Oh, great to be with you all tonight. We have a super unbelievable show for you. And I'll be introducing one of the guys that's meant so much to country music. We got a lot of things to happen tonight. I want to first introduce this guy to you, a cowboy. And he comes from Texas, a wonderful singer and one of the top bronc riders in all the entire world. Make him welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Ledoux. Yeah!
Your eye on this old cowboy. I can tell you never had one for your own. No, you never been around one. Now you thinking that you found one. Well, it might be kind of fun to take him home. Well, you giggle every time that I say yes, ma'am. And I get this feeling if I held you tight. You be seeing his and hers, buckles, boots, and spurs. Well, that's a feeling you'd get over overnight. 'Cause what you gonna do with the cowboy? That old rooster crows at dawn when he's lying there instead of getting out of bed, putting on his boots and getting gone. What you gonna do when he says, honey, I got a half a mind to stay? What you gonna do with the cowboy when he don't saddle up and ride away? Well, you see, it takes a special kind of woman put up with the life a cowboy leads. 'Cause his boots are always muddy and his beer drinking buddies, they'll camp out on your couch and never leave. Don't even start to think you're gonna change him. You'd be better off to try to rope the wind. What he is what you got, and he can't be what he's not. Oh, and honey, you can't hide him from your friends. So what you gonna do with the cowboy? That old rooster crows at dawn when he's lying there instead, getting out of bed, putting on his boots and getting gone. What you gonna do when he says, honey, I got a half a mind to stay? What you gonna do with the cowboy when he don't saddle up and ride away? Yeah, what you gonna do with the cowboy when he don't saddle up and ride away? Thanks, Garth. Well, I was sitting in a coffee shop having a cup to pass the time, swapping rodeo stories with this old cowboy friend of mine, when some motorcycle riders started snickering in the back, started poking fun at my friend's hat. Now, one old boy said, "Hey, Tex, where'd you park your horse?" My friend just pulled his hat down low, but they couldn't be ignored. One husky fella said, "I think I'll rip that hat right off your head." It's when my friend turned around and this is what he said. You ride a black tornado across the western sky, broken or blue norther, and milk it till it's dry. Bulldog to Mississippi, pin its ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat. Now, partner, this old hat's better left alone. See, it used to be my daddy's, but last year he passed on. My nephew skinned the rattler that makes up this old hat band, but back in '69 he died in Vietnam. Now, the eagle feather was given to me by an Indian friend of mine. Someone ran him down somewhere around that Arizona line, and a real special lady gave me this hat pin. But I don't know if I'll ever see her again. You ride a black tornado across the western sky, roping old blue norther and milk it till it's dry. Bulldog to Mississippi, pin its ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat. Now, if your leather jacket means to you what this hat means to me, I guess we understand each other and we'll just let it be. But if you still think it's funny, man, you got my back up against the wall. And if you touch my hat, you're gonna have to fight us all. Well, right then I caught a little sadness in that gang leader's eyes. He turned back to the others, and they all just kind of shuffled on outside. But when my friend turned back towards me, I noticed his old hat brim, well, it was turned up in a big old Texas groove. You ride a black tornado across the western sky, rope that old blue norther and milk it till it's dry. Oh, God, the Mississippi in its ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat.
Welcome back to Grand Ole Opry Live on CMT. I'm Katie Cook, and joining me is Willie Nelson. Willie, it is wonderful to see you. Thanks for talking to us.
Glad to be here.
Now, here we are in the Opry House. This must bring back some memories for you.
Well, it does, and I'm looking forward to the show, looking forward to singing with Porter, and we recorded a couple of songs together yesterday, so we're having a lot of fun, yeah.
Wow.
We did a couple of songs today, yesterday that we're going to do tonight on the show. Did a song called Family Bible that I wrote a while back, and another song called When the Silver Eagle Meets the Gray Speckled Bird.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we look forward to that. Now, you've known Porter for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, we go way back. I was on his show when he had his show, you know, whenever that was. That was another lifetime for all of us.
That was, that was a long time ago.
But yeah, I was on his show. I was looking at some of those old pictures the other day, and Porter's changed.
Did he still have the suits, the wonderful suits back then?
Well, yeah, Porter actually looks about like he did then. You know, 'cause I've changed a little bit, I've noticed.
You're just getting better with age, let me tell you. Well, listen, earlier you were speaking to Greg Martin on Most Wanted Live about your great new album, The Great Divide, which I love. And I want to know, so many artists talk about how with each album, it really is a learning experience. They always learn something new about themselves. But with all the albums you've put out, do you still find that's true?
Yeah, because you're working with different people every time. You're doing different songs usually, and normally in a different place. So yeah, every time I record, I learn something.
And you've been performing since you were 4 years old. Is this correct?
Ever since I could speak English.
Do you ever think, that's it, I'm going to get burnout, I've been doing this a long time? Or do you just think, no, I'll keep going?
No, I love it. I'm having fun. I like to travel. I like people, and I love to play music.
And you love touring, don't you?
Love touring, yeah. I enjoy, you know, getting off stage, getting on the bus, taking off, and going to a brand new world.
And meeting new people all along the way.
Every
It is
day.
very exciting.
Like the goose that wakes up in a new world every morning.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Well, listen, we can't wait to see you play on the Opry stage in just a little while. It's an honor to get to talk to you. Okay, let's go back to the stage and a new artist that the critics and fans are both excited about, Kevin Denny.
Thank y'all very much. You're a great sounding crowd tonight. It's wonderful to be back at the Grand Ole Opry. This is my third time to be on the Opry and the first time to be on TV and CMT. I got a brand new album, folks, coming out here in about 2 months. 2 months, listen to me. I'm all excited about my album coming out. I don't know when it's coming. 10 days, y'all, I'm going to have a debut album coming out. Thank you very much. And this next song I'm going to do for you is the first single off that album. And I hope most of you have heard it on country radio. I hope you all enjoy. That's Just Jesse. Sometimes in the morning, my coffee gets ice cold, and I'll burn up 3 cigarettes before I have my first smoke. Miss my exit on the way to work. Every now and then, I always blame it on the traffic when they ask me where I've been. And in a crowded elevator, I start humming that old song. There's no way of knowing when that urge will come along. I've been stuck in some meeting Look down at my legal pad and see hearts and flowers and butterflies, and I can't help but laugh. That's just a dirt road. Summer '89, that's just a backseat, and some muscadine wine. That's just auburn hair brushing across my cheek, and those kiss me green eyes smiling back at me. That's just my mind jumping fences once again, but I'll be fine once I get it rolled back in. I know sometimes I may act a little crazy, but that's just Jesse. Sometimes in the evening I hear bare feet in the hall, and I see a slender silhouette dance across the wall. Then I catch the scent of jasmine, perfume in the wind, and I know it's her sweet memory coming back again. It's just a dirt road. Summer '89, that's just a backseat, and some muscadine wine. That's just auburn hair brushing across my cheek, and those kiss me green eyes smiling back at me. That's just my mind jumping fences once again, but I'll be fine once I get it rolled back in. I know sometimes I may act a little crazy, but that's just Jessie in a white cotton dress. That's just a wildfire that I ain't put out yet. That's just auburn hair brushing across my cheek, and those kiss me green eyes smiling back at me. That's just my mind jumping fences once again, but I'll be fine once I get it rolled back in. I know sometimes I may act a little crazy, but that's just Jessie. Thank y'all very much. Good night, everybody.
Woo! Great job, Kevin. Thank you, buddy.
Welcome back to Grand Ole Opry Live on CMT. I'm Katie Cook. Now, our next performer isn't just a country music hero, he's an American icon. Emmylou Harris once said that if America had a voice, it would be Willie Nelson's. He's tough, fair, independent, compassionate, and one of the finest singer-songwriters that any genre of music has ever known. When people ask Willie if he'll ever retire, he replies, "All I do is play golf and play music. Which one am I supposed to give up?" And he was in the Air Force in the early 50s and was a door-to-door salesman and a DJ. Now, some of the classics he's written are Nightlife, Crazy, Funny How Time Slips Away, Hello Walls, and his first number one was Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Let's go to the stage and Willie Nelson.
This is my 44th year at the Grand Ole Opry. This is one of the most exciting moments of my entire career to introduce one of the greatest entertainers I've ever known. This guy is certainly an American original, ladies and gentlemen. Make him welcome my good buddy. I recorded with him yesterday, Willie Nelson. That is. Woo! Hey!
road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been, seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. Everybody sing it. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. Best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way, and our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
Folks,
Thank you.
thank you so much. He is such a very special man. I mentioned earlier that he and I recorded yesterday, and it's honestly one of the biggest thrills of my career.
Mine too, Porter.
Well, buddy, thank you. To get to sing with you, you are such a wonderful stylist. And let's dedicate this song to an old boy and his wife that wrote this song and sent it down to us from up in Westmoreland, Tennessee. They're looking in tonight. And it's called When the Silver Eagle Meets the Great Speckled Bird. Hope you folks enjoy. We've got silver eagles rolling on the freeways every day, singing country music all across the USA. But the wheels one day will fold up and our wings will take the curve when the shiny silver eagle meets the great speckled bird.
The pearly gates will open and the angel bell will ring. Standing on the golden stage, we'll hear the great ones sing, and we'll have a grand old Opry like no one has ever heard. When the shiny silver eagle meets the great speckled bird.
When Gabriel blows his trumpet, all the bands will be in tune. When that golden curtain rises, there'll be only standing room. We'll entertain the master in his grand old Opry church when the shiny silver eagle meets the great speckled bird. the master in his grand old Opry church. When the shiny silver eagle meets the great speckled bird. When the shiny silver eagle meets the great speckled bird. I'm gonna get him to do something else for you. We had a real fun thing, as most of you know, that I recorded duets with one other person in my career, was Dolly Parton. I told him he was more exciting than she was, man.
And I didn't believe a word of it.
But it was so much fun. And we're going to do another thing later on in the show, but I want to get you to do another song for us now. One that... This is a great one, buddy, called The Great Divide.
Here we are, standing where the highways cross. Here we are, saying goodbye. Just another love, lost in the great divide. We are acting like two crazy kids. We've come too far to ever sit in like this. Just another love, lost in the great divide. We used to dance together. Remember how I used to hold you tight. You asked me if I'd leave and I said never. And that's still right. Summer sun, no prettier than summer rain. Summer gone, summer coming back again. Other loves, lost in the great divide. We used to dance together. Remember how I used to hold you tight. You asked me if I'd leave and I said never. And that's still right. Summer sun, no prettier than summer rain. Summer gone, summer coming back again. Other love, lost in the great divide. Other loves, lost
crossing the great divide.
Woo! Hey, Willie.
Welcome back to Grand Ole Opry Live on CMT. I'm Katie Cook. And earlier this evening, I talked with Chris Ledoux on the MWL backstage at the Opry segment before he performed tonight. And now he's gracious enough to give us a few more minutes of his time. You sounded fabulous tonight.
Well, thanks. It was nice. It kind of quiet out there, so you could really hear. Yeah, it was great.
That makes a change, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Now, when you stand on that circle of wood out there, for anyone who doesn't know, the circle of wood was brought from the original Ryman Auditorium. What goes through your mind? Do you think about some of the stars that might have stood there before you?
Yeah, before the show I thought about it. I tried not to while I was playing. But yeah, like Hank Williams, Marty Robbins, all those guys. It's amazing how we all just sort of pass through the same areas year after year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to take a time machine back.
Wouldn't it, though?
Yeah, it sure would.
You know, if you could do that, who would you want to see?
Well, Hank Williams, for sure. And maybe slip over to Tootsie's and check out what those guys are doing over there.
You'd have some stories, I'm sure.
Oh, boy, that'd be something to see.
Well, listen, we don't have too much time, but I want to talk quickly about your new album, After the Storm. Now, tell us why you named the album this.
Well, we looked for a title. All the songs pertain to, things kind of the spirit, and my wife and her standing beside me. And just figured after I'd gone through everything I went through with the liver operation, After the Storm would be appropriate.
I think it's perfect.
Okay.
Absolutely perfect. And we love the album, by the way. Thank you so much for talking to us. All right, now let's go back to the stage and Opry legend, Charlie Pride.
It's been so much excitement. And isn't he a wonderful man? He's just so very special person. I know of no other more of American original than that guy is. This guy right here is as well. What a great singer, performer. I've known him for a long time, and I know you folks will really enjoy him. Make him welcome my next guest, Charlie Pride. Right there. Hey, buddy.
Thank you. All the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing safely in the hall. Build the timely crown that has your life bound. Help you dry your tears when the dew wears off on your crystal chandelier. Never did fit in too well with folks you knew, and it's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. So you traded me for the gaiety of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. All the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. Build a timely crown that has you laughing loud. Help you dry your tears when the dew wears off of your crystal chandelier. See your picture in the news most every day. You're the chosen girl of the social world, so the stories say. But a paper smile only lasts a while, then it fades away. And the love we knew will come home to you someday. Everybody. All the crystal chandeliers, the paintings, the marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. Build a timely crown that has you laughing loud. help you dry your tears. When the dew wears off of your crystal chandelier. When the dew wears off of your crystal chandelier. Oh, we love you. Thank you. Thank you for the flowers. Biggest single I ever had went something like this. Ever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way? Always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. People may try to guess the secret of our happiness, but some of them never learn that it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home.
Charlie Pride! Hey, Willie. I'm going to get him to do something else for y'all. Elijah, can you do that for him? This is one of the most exciting songs that he does.
If I did one, they wanted to do one from the Jim Reeves album.
Well, but I want you to do this other than I'm the Boss.
Oh. I heard that.
All right. Kalijah is what we want to hear, buddy. Yeah.
Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. He fell in love with an Indian maid over an antique store. Elijah, just stood there and he never let it show. Oh, he could never answer yes or no. Oh, Elijah, never got a kiss. Oh, Elijah, he don't know what it was. Is there any wonder that he stretched to her? Elijah, that a poor old wooden man. All right, now. He always wore his Sunday feathers and he held a little Tommy Hawk. The maiden wore her beads and braids and hoped someday he'd talk. Elijah, no hope. Well, he stood there, sad he never showed a sign, because his heart was made of knotty pine. Every God is. Oh, Elijah, you don't know what he meant. Is there any wonder that he stays to rest? Elijah. Indian maid. Took her oh so far away, but oh, Elijah stayed. But it's truth there said he never let it show. Oh, he could never answer yes or no. Oh, Elijah, never got a kiss. Oh, Elijah, he don't know what he lives. Is any wonder that he's face is red? Elijah got a photo of him.
Charlie Pride.